Hello, we can now chat. Okay, is it cool this way? Seems it's cool. And this is just fine. A lot of settings and settings. Welcome to the live. We are live. Can you hear me? We are live. Welcome to the live. Welcome everyone. Where are you watching from? Please confirm that you can hear me. Okay. We are live. Welcome to live chats. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. You want to learn more? You click on the learn more. Welcome to the live. Let's share. So let's see who is first to join in. Who is first to drop a chat, a comment in the chat? Who is first to? Welcome to the live. This is live. Where are you watching from? welcome, welcome. Who is forced to introduce himself or herself? Let's get to know you. Where are you watching from? Whether you are an old member or a new member, I would like to meet you. It's been a while. Of course, I tried to engage the community earlier today, but I think there were a number of reasons, different reasons why people were not able to join in. People engaged at work, people asleep, depending on the time zone. And here we have Gemaline, good to have you here. Hope I got that clear. Hope I pronounced it well. Forced to join? Yes, because you are forced to comment. I do not know that you have joined until you drop a comment. Kindly double tap on your screen to like the live. Gemaline, thank you. Saying hello, host. Hello, Gemaline from the Philippines. Am I right? I hope I'm audible. Can you hear me clearly? Gemaline, where are you watching from? Welcome to the community. Are you subscribed? Are you a subscriber? Or this is your first time coming across the channel? Of course, I think we've met at different times before. Thank you. Yes. From Doc Charlie J, a great musician. Does a lot in music, and music is one very important aspect of life. One very important aspect that also helps in our health. When you listen to good music, because some so lifting. Okay, yes, my people are joining in now. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. We can chat now. Quite a number of people should be able to join in compared to earlier in the day. Yes, Gemaline. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. We've been connected, but maybe because I've not really been showing up on live for some time now, so maybe I've not been seeing you. I hope you're watching my channel videos. Hope you can watch videos and let me know your thoughts. I really want to appreciate your support, everyone who has been giving feedback on videos, on in the community, on the post. I can see Chan Assets. Hope I got it. Asset, welcome. Chihan, hope I got that pronunciation. Kindly help me. Shian, did I get it? Pardon me. Okay. Say long time. Okay. Shian says hi. Yes, welcome. Hello, Shian. How are you doing? How is your day? What time is it in your location? Please introduce yourself. Are you a content creator? I know I've met Shian different times before. Shian says you're beautiful. Thank you, Shian. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for engaging. So are you a content creator? I know I've met you different times before, but can't remember clearly where now. Okay, Chian says it's 1:36 p.m. Thank you, Chian. Where's your location? Where are you watching from, Tian? Where are you watching from? So it's 1:36 p.m. Are you in the United States? Concord, NH. Concord, NH. So are you a content creator? Where have we met before? Do you mean we've not met before? Yes, United States, yes. Kindly double tap on your screen to like the live. Thank you. Thank you. So that's one thing I've noticed about my streaming, my sessions, when I do nights, when I do late nights, when I do early mornings, more people are able to join in. I think I have been able to understand that now. Okay, even though that means for most people in Nigeria or Africa, they may miss out on the live, except they do the replay. And sometimes people that are late sleepers, I mean people who go to bed late, may be able to join in, or early risers may be able to join in. Okay, Tian is helping me now. Yes, Tian says you are at live stream at least with God style. Yes, yes, yes. That's one of my friends on this platform. Thank you, Tian, for the reminder. Yes, yes, Lisa, we've been together for some time. You know, Lisa is God's style. Lisa is actually almost showing up every day. Okay, I find her life interesting. Such a pleasant person. You know, she encourages everyone. She engages people. Very wonderful. Jemeline says, hello, hello, hello. So how has it been with you? Chian, are you also a content creator? Do you do content on YouTube, or you do something else? The Chian says no. Okay, that's interesting. It's always good to have people who uh, may not, though are not content creators, but come on the platform to give their support, joining live streams and all. Okay, I hope you know that I'm a medical doctor. Okay, Chian says, okay, yes, my YouTube channel is called Chian Kyle Asset. Okay, I'm definitely going to check out your channel. That's if I'm not subscribed already. You know, I've been on YouTube for more than 4 years now. You know, when you've done something for about 4 years, maybe you've got some experience, right? Okay, so I was sharing earlier the fact that uh, just like the world is filled or full of all kinds of people, all kinds of experiences, all kinds of seasons. The same applies to the YouTube live platform and the experiences that we have, I personally have, and others. You know, sometimes these experiences look similar, other times they are actually peculiar. Okay, chances she has a channel, so I'm going to give you the blue label. Okay, Gemelin also, I believe, I know you are a content creator, so I'm going to give you the blue jacket also. So I've made both of you standard moderators. So can you share your YouTube experience with us? Welcome to the community once again. Introduce yourself. Rachel, don't worry, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. Okay, so what type of content do you create? One thing that is interesting is that we have to keep yes, the video is still going. We have to keep at it to be consistent, and not just consistent, but consistent at being creative. And that's one thing the YouTube system loves. Okay, consistency with creativity, and that's what people are looking for. Okay, this month promises to be very interesting because I'll be bringing up some very interesting topics for videos, for shorts, and of course for live sessions. Okay, so Chian says about your life. Chian, that's interesting. Okay, so is it like a vlogging vlogging channel? If you are just joining us, please welcome. Kindly introduce yourself to the community. Let's give you a shout out. Okay, Sean says yes. Okay, Sean says, okay, you mean about your life? You okay, vlogging. Okay, that's interesting. People like to look at how you spending your day, how your life is going. Last month I celebrated my birthday. I hope to still upload a video on that, but I put up a post in the community. It's usually interesting that people are interested in getting to know more about you, about your life. Okay, sometimes even beyond the content, general information you are bringing. All right, so sometimes I try to do some lifestyle. Yeah, my favorite YouTuber ever. Wow, Tian, that's interesting. Tian, can you confirm, when did you subscribe to the channel, and what do you find interesting? Thank you for your comments. What do you find interesting about the channel, about your favorite YouTuber? That's a big compliment. Thank you, Chian. So what are the things that you personally see that has made you to say I'm your favorite YouTuber? Wow. Okay. Hyper intelligent brain, welcome. Doctor, today you can have my candy. Interesting. Where is your candy? Okay, where's your candy? Thank you for joining in the other day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. It was good to have you join in on the live the other day. And I appreciate everyone who engages. It's always good to know that you are there, not just watching, but you are engaging, and that makes it interesting. Sometimes you have friends that you see physically and you're able to relate with people, but here on YouTube, we've had to develop different friendships at different levels, engaging with with one another. I hope you can hear me clearly. I hope the mic is good. Interestingly, do you know I have different microphones, that I've been using over the years, for different environments, and I have something new for you. So yes, thank you, Jan. And doctor, today you can have my candy. Bring the candy. Though I took some bananas earlier, and maybe occasionally can take some candy. But you know, taking a fruit a day, makes you healthy. All right. Candies may not actually will not do what fruit will do. All right. Thank you, Chian. Chian says you're just a nice person. To God be the glory. Thank you. Thank you for your compliments, Chian. Just trying my best. Okay. One thing that in quotes, I wish I could do more is to have more time to engage on YouTube. I do a lot of clinical work. I have patients, different engagements, presentations, consultations, and that takes a lot of time. All right, so that's why sometimes I'm not sure. All right, but my heart is usually always with you. Chian, I hope you can introduce the channel to more of your friends and community. I will appreciate that. Thank you so much. So if it is good, then you should talk about it. You should be able to let others know about it, okay? And I appreciate that. Hyper intelligent brain. Here are my candies. Let me get them. Let me get my candies. Chian says, everyone like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Chian. Let me pin that message. Yes. Everyone like, comment, and subscribe. So what part of YouTube do you find interesting, most interesting? What part of YouTube do you find interesting? Or what part do you find challenging? Chian, I like that. so fast, you're ready with your answer. Makeup. Okay, that's for you females, right? Of course, the men also, we need to maybe not make up as much as you do, but we need to dress up, right? But most times I just come and relaxed and all. Okay, except when I'm at work and I decide to put on a tie or use the work coat. Okay, but okay, Chian, do you mean that you find the makeup aspect challenging and lifestyle? I want to get it. Or you mean that you do content around makeup and lifestyle? Or you're referring to okay, very good. So you do content around makeup and lifestyle. Do you have a business side to that? Do you do, apart from being on YouTube, do you do makeup? Are you a makeup artist? Do you sell products, makeup products? So earlier today, I was talking about how we need to understand these different sides of life and the different sides of YouTube. Okay, if you are not a committed person, if you are not a strong-hearted person. By that I mean, if you are not um, bold, if you are not confident, if you are not strong, you may not be able to continue on YouTube when you face the challenges that you have there. All right, challenges of creating content ideas, challenges with time, challenges with materials or resources, other resources, physical materials that you need. Okay, challenges with monetization. Okay, but if you look at the cup as half empty, that may not be good. It's always good to look at the cup as half full. Half full. That means you appreciate the progress that you have made or you are making, and then look forward to more. Okay, of course you have to be creative. That's the fact. You need to look at what other ways that you can make your content attractive. Okay, Chan says I have only 11 subscribers to my YouTube channel. I need 50 subscribers. Okay, before you can go on the live, right? Before you can start live streaming. Okay, so let's support Chian. I'm not sure if I'm subscribed to your channel already. I'm going to check. Okay, I will definitely check. Yes, Chian, you need up to 50 subscribers for you to be able to go on the live. So that's part of the requirements and the another challenging side to YouTube. Of course, you can overcome that. I mean, if Lisa was able to do it, if I was able to do it, then you can. All right. I'm sure you have all the resources. You have there is a need to have that inner drive and then commitment from your side, to do the needful. As you are engaging currently, you are sharing with us, you are connecting with other people in the YouTube community, and that's one of the things that is very important for growth. I actually did a video on what I wish I knew before I started on YouTube. You might find that video very helpful, Chian. Okay, you can check that video later. You can watch it and learn one or two lessons from my experience starting YouTube channel. So when did you start your channel, Chian? When did you start your channel? Okay, I'm looking forward to the time where someone can be speaking, maybe audio audience, something like that, and get some feedback, apart from the comments in the chat. Okay, Chian says she started this year. Okay, it's a good thing. So that's the first step in the right direction. All right, so be encouraged, expect the best, expect to grow, expect challenges, of course, but be ready to stand in the midst of the challenges. Of course, this is a peculiar challenging period where you are looking at growth. But how many videos do you have on your channel currently? Those are the questions we'll be asking. How many videos? What type of content? Are those videos really engaging? Those are the questions that you need to answer. Yes, live streaming is very good. Live streaming is good. Okay, but you also need to create long form videos. Okay, okay. I like that question. Jan is asking, how can I get 50 subscribers? The way to go is, first of all, you should answer that question. How many videos you have on your channel? Because by the time you push out um, at least 5 videos, consistently or consecutively, you should have some people who will take interest and of course subscribe. All right. So, but being part of a community like this, as we are here, I have people who are watching, who can see your channel, who are already checking your channel, and who are likely to subscribe. Okay, so as we join Lisa's live, we join other YouTubers, other content creators, and you engage as you are doing, you are likely to have uh, more people connect with you. All right. So beyond the subscribers, very good to have subscribers, but the engagement is very important. How well people are relating with you, and that's one thing I appreciate about this community. I get a lot of feedback on the videos, in the community post, on the live like this, and I've not just received comments. I've received some super chats, people sending in their support in different ways at different times, in different currencies, well appreciated. Even though I'm currently in the YouTube partnership, yet to get to full monetization, and it's a gradual process. I hope it could be faster, but this is the way it's going now. But it's a matter of time. All right. So you have 9 videos, and that's a good one. Do you think it's important to change the title of those videos? Do you think it's important to change the thumbnail? Those are things that you need to consider. How many views do you have on each of those videos? And if you have people who already found those videos interesting, they should be able to share with others in their world. All right, then you should be able to do this. Chian, let me share with you another thing. Another way to get subscribers is to share your videos in the community, in the post. So you can create a simple message to attach to the link for the video. You can send that. All right. Okay, Chan says 0 watts. You mean 0 views on the videos? You mean nobody has watched your videos? That's not likely, because you should have watched those videos, and that should count for you. All right. So try sharing the videos one after the other in your community posts, and then the community is usually made available for people, just like Facebook will be displaying those. I'm sure you've seen other people's posts like that while on maybe on Facebook or Instagram. You find out that those messages or pictures are popping up on your page. So that's one of the ways to grow. All right. So if you watch my videos, I'm sure you will. The video on what I wish I knew. Okay. And another thing you should do is to engage with channels that also help to give more information on YouTube growth. Okay. So, and that will also help. But you need to be able to redefine and apply the information you receive correctly to yourself, to your own channel. That way, you're going to experience growth. Chian, don't worry. I don't know what you mean by zero views. If you watch your own video, it will count. So watch the video. I'm not sure if they are still on. If it's still on 0 views, I'm not sure. 0 view. So something is going to happen. All right. So don't be discouraged. So you need to check, your profile picture is okay. You need to check your profile in terms of the description of your channel, the banner, and you should also, like I said, apart from posting your videos, the links in the post in the community, you should be able to also post other things on the channel in the community. All right, how your day is going, a picture of yourself doing something. You just have to be consistent. Sometimes I wish I have more time, like some people do. I can do more. All right. Lately, I've been thinking of doing more on Instagram and YouTube, and then looking for someone who is able to manage and drop those short videos on those platforms, and from there probably connect with more people who will find the information I'm providing very useful. Yes, we have Mr. Olawale Kolade here. Welcome, Mr. Kolade. Welcome. Saying good evening, Doc. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? He's one of our very loyal community members. He's a loyal community member. Thank you for joining in. How are you doing? How is the family? How is work? So what time is it in your location? Engineer Kolade. And thank you for the third like. You can see that you've liked the live. Thank you so much for the like. Okay, Mr. Kalade says, fine, thank you. How are you doing too, sir? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Sometimes I commend my patients, people who I get to meet who know me as a doctor. And of course, most of the time, what people are coming for is how they can receive help or assistance, medically from their doctor. But occasionally we find people who are also concerned about how their doctor feels or how he or she is feeling per time. Okay, so they ask questions. They ask, how are you doing? Okay, and I can say I'm doing great by the grace of God. Thank you so much for asking. It's 8:05 p.m. That should be about the same time, yes, in Nigeria. Mr. Kolade, have you been watching my videos? Have you been watching? I'm not sure I've seen your comments in a while. I really appreciate the feedback many times. Okay, Mr. Kolade is asking, I hope I've not missed too much today. No, you haven't. You haven't. We've been chatting and it's been interesting. If you look at the chat, to be honest, not really. Okay, no problem. No problem. I know we are all busy, engaged with one thing or the other. Okay, but I really appreciate if you can watch and then drop your comments. I mean, feedback always help, and I'll really be grateful for that. Okay, thank you. See, I will try to watch the videos. Please do. And that's one of the ways YouTube gets to project the channel. Mr. Lawale, you can check Chian's channel also. Chian Kao is a content creator also based in the United States. So she just started on YouTube. We're looking forward to meeting up with the 50 subscriber mark to be able to go live on YouTube. That's one requirement. Yes. She's so supportive. She said something that's my favorite. She said I'm my favorite content or favorite YouTuber or something like that. So I asked her, why did she say that? You're my favorite YouTuber ever. I said, you are just a nice person. What a compliment. Thank you, Shian. Mr. Lawale says, oh, nice. Yes. We need to support one another, people who are creating content on YouTube. Without the platform can just be there. If people are not creating, it will not be interesting. All right. So like I said earlier today, I tried to chat and connect with people, but it seems there were a few people who were really able to join in. All right. And there was supposed to also be a time to unbox. Okay, so I was talking about the different challenges that come with being a content creator, and the aspect of having the necessary resources. Apart from the ideas, you need the resources in terms of the devices, lighting, sources, internet connection. These are very important tools or resources for any creator. All right, so how important that is to us. So maybe I am going to do the unboxing in a video and then upload the video. Okay, if you have any question, Mr. Kolade or anyone, let me know in the chat. So before you know it, we have more people joining in because some people are just settling in. Okay, I know it's about 2 p.m. or so in the United States. Most parts around 2 p.m. And here now it's about around 8 p.m. So most people may just be settling down at home and trying to relax. Some people may be trying to find something to eat. Even though late night meals are not good, yeah, make you feel heavy, digestion is lower. Have you experienced that before? Do you know the difference when you eat earlier and when between that and when you eat uh, later at night? So it's not advisable to take late night meals as an adult, even for children. This isn't advisable. It's not healthy actually. So 2 to 3 hours before going to bed is okay for your dinner. So we expect more people to join in now, as it's maybe people in some parts are taking a break, others are settling down from the work activities of the day, and they say something like when you do the first 1 hour, subsequently the YouTube algorithm may change and bring in more people within the next hour. So let's see. Thank you, Mr. Kolade, for your willingness to watch as well. Appreciated. I'm sure you find some of those videos with different topics, interesting health topics. Interesting. People are taking a break. Jian and others understand that there are different things that require attention, especially when you are on YouTube. You need to do some other things on your device. So let me know as soon as you're able to join back. Able to rejoin. Let me know. Welcome or welcome back. Let me know if you are just joining in or if you've been with us before. I hope the lighting is not too bright. It's not too high. And this is cool. Welcome, Chickens Early. Hope I got that pronunciation. Chickens, Chicken Shelly. I am Chicken Shelly. Welcome to the live. Where are you watching from? It's good to have you here. Where are you watching from? Where are you joining us from? Oh, Chiam, so sorry. I think I had to do some work on the phone. You are frozen. Oh, I can. You can see me now, moving. Hope the screen is active now. Tian says restart your live. Tian, can you see me now? I'm responding to you, Tian. Tian, you now have 12 subscribers. Tian, can you hear me now? Okay, welcome back. So where did you go? I was here waiting for you all to come back. Tian, do you know you now have 12 subscribers? I think gradually the channel is picking up. How about now? I think someone was trying to call my line earlier. Okay, Jian, welcome back. So I was asking, where were you? Where did you go earlier? Okay, Chian says better. Okay, Chian says, I have a daughter. Okay, that's another side. A lot of work for you. And that's one thing I celebrate women for. That aspect of nurturing, the aspect of motherhood. There's a lot of time, attention, And then commitment, of course, fathers do their. Okay, Chian says, I just lost my twins. Oh, Chian, when was that? So sorry about that. Chian, I want to recall, are you the one? There was a time, when did you have the twins? There was a time someone was on Lisa's live and was talking about being pregnant with twins or something. When did you deliver the twins? So sorry about that. Okay, even they died yesterday. Chan. Hmm. How come? How old were the twins? How old is your daughter now? Okay. Okay. Do you mean that? Okay, that means they were not up to maturity yet. You mean for the 15-week pregnancy? So sorry about that. Okay, I get you now. I get you now. So that's more like a miscarriage. Hmm. That's more like a miscarriage. Sorry about that. Wow. So how are you able to cope? That happened yesterday, and you're able to come up live, come on YouTube. That's interesting. That's a lot of strength. So how is the family able to cope? How is your husband? It is well with you. God's strength, Jan. Jan says it's really hard. So sorry about that. But are you able to recognize the cause of the miscarriage, and did you engage with your doctors or doctor? Okay, your husband is sad. For how long have you been married, Jan? How long have you been married? So one thing about being on the live is that sometimes you can get some distractions from people trying to call your line. Okay, they're using the same line for the stream, so that's why it seems sometimes it's frozen. So God strengthen you, Jan. Such a sober period for you. Your husband, pray for strength. Okay, you've been married for 7 years, or your daughter is 7 years old. Do you mean you've been married for 7 years, or you mean your husband is 7 years old? Chian, are you there? All right. So it's a lot. I wish I could ask you questions that you'll be able to respond to. Okay, of course, if that has happened, you need to overcome and move forward. It's such a very sensitive period for you and your family. You do have a nice. Okay. What happened? Okay, 7 years. You are frozen six months. What happened? Please respond to me, please. Pin a comment. I already pinned a comment. Your comments, Chan, to write to me. Okay, Chan. Uh, Chan, you can check my profile and you see my email address. You see a WhatsApp link, and you can click the link to join um, a particular group for health related matters, right? So we can chat better. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for engaging. I've been having some network challenges here too. But hopefully, next time it will be better than this. So I wish you a pleasant night's rest. Of course, it's still afternoon in the United States. So hopefully, um, very early in the hours of tomorrow, we should be able to connect again. Bye for now.